So let's see what this this is the first sample that we're going to use. Basically we say here that application windows inherit from Jframe class. So interestingly, when you think about it, how do you really begin to use Windows if you don't have any place to write the code, right? For instance, there's Jframe, but it's part of the library and you cannot directly modify it. But inheritance allows us to do the following, right? So we can just go here, we can say that, okay, let's have the Jframe, right? So here's the library Jframe. We know it exists. We can use it in our application. This is a Jframe class, and we simply derive our window class, our custom window, from Jframe and begin to override certain methods inside this class. So as a result, we essentially add our own behavior to this library Jframe, which represents this window in the system, and therefore it's very simple. In fact, it takes only very little effort to use inheritance and specify that this is going to be our superclass, and then modify our window to use a specific class that does certain things with the window. And so this is the approach that we're going to take. All right, so that's why we say that application windows, so the design of Swing in general is this. They basically tell us, would you like to create user interface? Sure. Then have your class, which will represent your own window, derived from Jframe. So this is how you create the initial window. You can then make it visible and it will do whatever you want to do. If you want to distribute your application in form of Java applet, then you need to inherit your windows from JApplet class. That's the only difference. Beyond that point, pretty much everything is the same. Then how do you add widgets, controls, or user interface gadgets in any shape or form? How do you add them to this window? You basically say, get me the content pane, and it will give you some object which will contain a handle or reference to essentially to the container inside this window. And you can just use the add method to add whatever components you want. And we are about to demonstrate that. And you can also modify the layout of the window so it will display those widgets in different manners, and we'll see examples of that as well. So this is a small snippet of the code, but let's go to the entire complete example of this, and I'll just basically I'll just copy and paste this entire code, except so just except the package name. Okay, so I'll just go right here, and I'll leave my package unmodified since I already did this example here, and I'll just modify this section of the code, which is basically my application class. By the way, since I'm switching over to the series of these samples, my class already named Swing main, and this represents main window of my application. So I'm actually going to go to my to the name of my class right here, and modify, just basically refactor it to say that I want to rename it, and I will rename it to be a Swing main. Just refactor that, right? So just right-click this this Java file and rename it to be Swing main, so that we are staying consistent with those samples, so that I don't have to do too many changes on the code itself. So all right, so this is a class named Swing main. And now, did I do what I was supposed to refactor? Rename, right? So refactor, okay.